this week in tech news, Mark Zuckerberg got grilled by the Senate. But Dip already covered that topic.
Oh,
good.
So, here's a sort of related topic. Well, very related topic. Would you guys pay for Facebook and Google if you knew they would not take any of your data or do any of the nasty privacy stuff?
I was going to bring this up, but I wouldn't. I don't think I would. It connects you, but...
Yeah, so there's a computer
$5
scientist and virtual reality pioneer, Jaron Lanier. So I guess he was around in like the 90s when a lot of this like tech companies were first starting offering services. And he's basically saying, I think he's big in the TED Talks. Apparently he's big in the TED Talks back in the 80s.
They had TED back
OG
then.
TED.
Yeah, the old TED Talks. So this is a quote from him. He said, we made a very particular mistake in the 90s when early digital culture had this lefty socialist mission, which meant that everything on the internet must be available for free.
Is that lefty?
It is time to turn back the clock and remake that decision. Many people would pay for search and social networks. What do you guys think?
I think the product would have to drastically change. Because I pay for YouTube, but that's because it's a bloody awesome product.
Yeah. I think does it add value to my life? Would having Facebook, does that add value to my life? I would say no.
If we started there where he said, we wouldn't be where we are now because it's exploded because it is free and everyone can have it.
Yes.
But if you had to pay, it wouldn't be as
I'll put it this way. If Facebook suddenly became pay only, like that was the only way you could get Facebook, how much would you be willing to pay in order to use it?
$1.
$2, $5
$10 a year. Would you do $10 a year?
Yeah.
$10 a year, you wouldn't do it?
Maybe.
I don't need it.
$10 is not.
Oh, is that for Messenger as well? Do I get to keep Messenger?
Yes.
Probably not.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I just want
I'd
Messenger.
say all Facebook.
How much just for Messenger?
Just, I think $10. I think it's a flat rate. $10. You get everything included though. So we found your point. What would you? But would you guys? Would you pay for Facebook for $10 a year? No ads.
Probably
Facebook.
not. No.
Doesn't take your privacy.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. See, this is kind of what I thought. I don't think people would take it. But a lot of people are very like. They use Facebook a lot.
Yeah.
They're on it for hours a day.
Bored, right?
So you reckon they would just find something else to be entertained by with their time?
No, you
Hopefully.
mean.
Yeah.
Read books.
Yeah, fair enough. So I think he's wrong as well. I don't think people would pay. I don't think people would pay for. I think actually, if Google Search didn't work without me paying for it, that's
in trouble.
It's a pretty important product.
Yeah, I think you'd pay for that.
I would pay for that.
Yeah.
I would not pay for Facebook.
Hopefully, work would pay for that
because I'm like
you can use it.
Always thinking, why do I have Facebook every time I'm on it?
When you're on
like,
it, yeah.
It's crap.
Yeah.
Literally just for friends who are not in Australia. Who I would see all the time.
Yes.
It didn't use it. It was fun though. Like before it had advertising, it was just your friends doing stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I think people were allowed to say things before, and like, I don't know. It was more like forums. It just like like we had forums back when I was in high school. People would just start their own forum, right?
Yeah.
Because there were companies you could go to and be like, I want to start a forum, and you could brand it whatever you wanted to call it, and just get your friends to join up, and then it just becomes a place where you talk to your friends.
Yeah. MySpace.
Which I think Facebook was, and then it stopped being because they changed the way the feed worked, so it became a lot of sponsored content.
Yeah.
So then it became more like YouTube, where you're seeing a bunch of like paid stuff that people have put. Oh, actually, it's the opposite of YouTube, but it's still like content from actual content producers as opposed to your friends. So it became less social. I feel like, and now are they trying to go back the other way?
The difference between YouTube is it does have their recommended stuff is a lot better, I think. Because it's not recommended stupid paid things. It recommended things that you would actually want to watch.
I was thinking the other day, it is actually kind of hard to show someone it's surprising that they don't make it so easier to show someone something in YouTube. Like, you kind of have to leave the app, right? If I want to show someone a video, I don't go into a YouTube video, comment on it at my friends.
Yeah.
And it comes up.
They have changed.
Is that what they're trying to do?
You have to send them a link.
I have to copy the link, go out of the app to another app, and then message it to people.
They are trying to make it more social media-y. That you can do what you just said now. There's like, you can connect with people, but nobody uses it.
Yeah. Which is the same problem when they tried to do Google Circles, right?
Yeah, and that was Google.
Didn't work. Google Plus. Google Plus.
Does that still exist?
Oh yeah, what happened to that?
Nobody
didn't work.
used it. Everyone hated it. They wanted it to burn in a fire.
It was like, why wouldn't I just do this on Facebook? It was literally only for people who wanted to feel like they were better than everyone else because they were on Google instead of Facebook.
Well, I'm going on it.
Because I am
all right, Mr. Telegram.
Yeah. And YouTube has the subscription that does do it chronological and the home feed and the trending feed. Like, you can actually watch what you want. Whereas Facebook's like, take it.
Yeah.
Take what I'm giving you. You're watching a video, here's another video after it that has nothing to do with it. It's selling you something.
It's killing me, the ads in the middle of the videos now.
Yeah.
Kills me.
I'm going.
In the middle of Facebook videos?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think YouTube does it too now. I'm just like...
I pay for YouTube, so I don't...
I want to walk away when that happens. It makes me want to... If it happens in Facebook, generally I'll just leave the video.
See you later.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not about that.
All right, so we're not paying for Facebook or Google. I probably would pay for Google.
Yeah.
I do, technically.
If that was the only way to get it.
But I think the funny thing is about Facebook, right? They measure it in time spent, like active hours of how much time someone spends on Facebook. Watched. That's their measure of success, right?
Yeah.
But it should be, if they want to make a business model where people pay for it, say $5 a month or something, it should be more, it's harder to measure, but it should be about like what value it adds. Like,
well, then it becomes
time well spent as opposed to...
It becomes like Netflix, where the metric is, are people paying?
Yeah.
That's the only metric that Netflix has, is are people paying?
But I think they need to change that the mindset from how many hours spent to value added and time well spent.
Yeah, which they're not a content producer, so they can't really do that.
Yeah, they're sure trying to be.
Right. Okay. Facebook.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right. Well, in road traffic news, on a separate topic that is in no way possible to segue smoothly to.
Network traffic?
No, road traffic.
Okay.
So, have you ever heard of those like road things where they make bumps on the road so that if you drive at the right speed, it plays a song? I think they have it in Japan.
No.
What?
Never heard of it.
So they get the bumps in the road at the right frequency along the road, so that if you drive over it at the right speed, it plays the notes.
Yes.
So this is not the ones on the on the side of the road.
No, that's just like a uniform up. These are like actual bumps, and they space the bumps so that they make a separate note.
I thought you meant it like plays the song in the car, but yes, it like plays as you
drive
along.
The tune, the bumping, the bumps in the road. Your car interacting with the bumps on the road makes a song.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So they tried this in the Netherlands. They installed it.
Yeah.
Lasted 1 day.
How come?
So apparently what happened was, it plays like the anthem for a northern province in the Netherlands called Friesland.
Yeah.
If drivers drive at the speed limit of 60 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
But what people were trying to do was play it twice as fast by driving twice as fast over the bumps.
That's really funny.
So apparently all through the night there were taxis driving over these strips.
Yeah.
And the people who lived nearby just couldn't sleep. It was like horrible sound, like psychological torture.
Yeah.
So it lasted 1 day and then they got rid of it.
That's awesome.
It was I would do the exact same thing.
So they have these in Japan, driving, etc. as well?
I think they do, yeah.
Okay.
And it plays a song.
Sounds like.
We'll try to remix it.
I think that's where it was first done.
Yeah.
They tried this and it did not work.
Cool idea. Innovative idea.
Turns out making speed humps fun makes people want to have fun with them.
They should just make it like a bad noise if you go over it fast, so it actually hurts you or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be a good noise then when you're going slow. I don't think that's how music or sound works.
Probably not, but you can, engineers, they could work on it.
Yeah. Well, this is a separate idea, which is speed dependent. So there is a company in Sweden that's developed a smart speed humps.
Yep.
Which are being trialed in Australia for the first time in certain
in Sweden.
Yeah, smart humps. Smart, lovely lady humps.
Check them out.
So the idea is they use a radar like a normal speed gun.
Yeah.
It uses a radar as a sensor, and basically further up ahead in the road, there's a metal plate that lowers a bit if you're going too fast. So if you're going over the speed limit, the plate lowers and you get a speed bump. It's like a reverse bump because it's a divot.
So if you're over
down and up. If you're over the speed limit, you get a speed bump. If you're not over the limit, you don't get a speed bump.
Good to go.
Sounds malicious.
I like it.
Sounds awesome.
Good idea.
Because it means that you don't have to go over a speed bump. All you have to do is stick to the speed limit.
Oh, I read it wrong. Sorry.
Right. What did you think?
I thought you meant how fast you went over the speed hump, and then you got a second one.
No. They use a sensor before the speed hump, so there's no speed hump if you're going below the speed limit.
Is this what we're watching?
As someone with a lowered car, I am all for this.
Yeah, so someone responding to this was saying, I'm worried about cars that are lowered. I was like, that's perfect for cars that are lowered. Yeah. Now they can drive through without worrying about a speed hump.
Yeah.
So the hope is that, if they do it once bad time, they're not going to do it, wrong the next time because they've learnt from it.
Kind
of punishment.
If there was a speed hump anyway, if you're speeding, it's going to suck. Because it's a speed hump.
Yep.
So it really just rewards people who go at the speed limit.
It'd be especially good for school zones too.
Yeah, because like a speed hump is kind of a form of collective punishment.
Yeah, speed humps
because everyone needs to slow down and everyone has to experience the speed hump so that the people who would normally speed don't speed.
Yep.
Look,
this way, everyone else gets normal roads.
Yeah.
Unless you're speeding. I like it. I feel like it's more fair.
It's a good idea.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Punishing those people who do the wrong thing.
What do you guys reckon?
I'm all for
it.
Genius.
Make it happen.
Great idea.
Let's find out how much these things cost. Replace every speed hump with one of these.
Sweden are quite good on the road safety, aren't they?
Or whatever.
They got their smart roads.
They got a different one. So it's got this. It's this material that if you're going a certain speed, it's hard, but if you're going slow, it's soft. It's as demonstrated by the sexy lady at the end of this video.
I think I've got one of these.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want our last science story?
Is it traffic related?
It's not traffic related.
Damn it!
It's completely unrelated to traffic. A baby has
find the link for me.
Chinese baby has it's got a shiny top.
Just gonna show you how it works. Go slow, all good.
That's just what happens like when you put corn
and you make goop with corn flour.
Yeah, it's the corn flour thing.
But she hit it and it didn't go in.
But it's shiny.
Look
at the science.
I'm not learning anything from this. Anyway, there's been a baby born in Laos.
Yep.
4 years after its parents died.
Okay.
Baby boy.
I'm confused.
Wow.
Born in
long
Laos.
Gestation period.
Yeah, very long. Well,
particularly after mother died.
Well, actually, his parents are dead.
Yeah. Okay. Sad.
Yeah, so sad. Remember, Dip. You're human.
Yeah, sad.
Engage emotion protocol.
011.
Like Mark Zuckerberg can't. Anyway, so basically, his parents had put frozen embryos on. Well, had frozen embryos.
And sperm.
No, like the embryos. They were like fertilized eggs already developing. Yeah. It's like what they do in IVF, right? They let the baby start developing first before they implant it back in the thing.
Yeah.
So I think they were hoping to do IVF in the future. So they had it at a clinic.
Yep.
On ice.
Yep.
They died in a car accident in 2013.
Yeah.
So their parents, so the grandparents of the baby boy, have gone through like a massive legal battles to be able to get the right to use the embryos that are frozen in a surrogate mother in order to give birth to a grandchild.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Crazy. So there was like no rules about this pre-existing. There was no legal precedent for this situation.
In the world or in Laos?
In China. So they're actually Chinese. Okay. The reason the baby was born in Laos is because surrogacy is illegal in China.
Yeah.
There was also a rule with the clinic, with the embryos, that you weren't allowed to move the embryos unless they were going to get taken to a clinic that would freeze them, or it was going to get put in the mother.
Yep.
And they weren't able to find an airline that would transport the embryo either, because no airlines would do it. So they had to take it by car from China to Laos, which is next to...
In like an esky?
I guess. Yeah. There's some sort of... I'm guessing they're quite well off because it's China and it's IVF.
That sounds intense.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm guessing that would be very expensive there as well as it is here.
So it's going to be raised by the grandparents?
Yeah. So they've actually created legal precedent in order to do this.
Wow.
Which is crazy. Like, what do you guys think? That would be... I can understand why the grandparents would want to do that, because they get, like...
True, they've got no one
continuation
left.
Of their
family
line.
Well, we don't know if there's other families.
Kid's going to have a weird story, though.
Very weird. It's...
Like, my parents died before I was born. Like, both of them. That's He'd be like the only kid who has that story.
His parents will be his grandparents.
And it also raises question about the idea of paying for surrogacy, which I don't think is.
He's actually he might not. He's got trouble proving that he's Chinese because he has that's all done through the parents.
Yeah.
The parents are dead, so they had to do a blood test, a DNA test on all 4 grandparents in order to prove that the child was their descendant. And because it was born in Laos, it's not automatically Chinese.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a crazy story. 4 years they've been trying to do it.
Yeah, well,
that's
hectic. I can understand why.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah. His name is Tian Tan. I don't think I'm saying that right.
Probably not.
Tian Tian.
Tian.
Tian Tian.
Tian Tian.
Tian Tian.
You've been to China. You know how to say that.
I know. Listen to me.
Xie.
I'm an expert.
Well, it's a crazy world we live in, mate.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
So put those embryos on ice, guys.
In
case. Okay, just in case.
Yeah, it's like, why get insurance when you could just get that?
I don't think that's what insurance is
for. What?
You know?
Insurance.
There's insurance.
I think you've been wildly misinformed about what the insurance company's going to do.
Are they offering you embryo protection?
Life insurance is just going to take advantage of you, but you've got a freaking person that's come out of you that you can put away. Like,
yeah. And then they can life back.
They can cover your funeral debts as well.
They can grow up, get a job, and pay for my funeral.
What do you guys think of surrogacy?
I think if it's altruistic, then yes. I don't think we should have a
paid
service.
But if it's paid for, because that's what people do overseas, isn't it? They go to Asia to get surrogate.
It's taking advantage of their their socioeconomic status as well. These people, and who probably may have no other means to make.
But they do make a lot of money compared to what they would normally make.
True, but then it's kind of taking advantage of their social situation, I think.
What's wrong with paying for it?
Isn't that capitalism?
Essentially,
Isn't that literally how capitalism works?
What's wrong with paying for it?
It's just because it's like that's. Do you know what I mean? Like that, I don't think it's something. It's like you paying for someone's kidney. Do you think you should be able to pay for someone's kidney?
Yeah.
Do you think you should be able to go to a poor country?
In other countries you can, but...
Well, if you could just pay someone in Australia, you wouldn't have to go to a poor country.
I don't think you're engaging with the moral dilemma that Dib's
so
having.
Is it like having a baby is precious?
No, it's kind of taking advantage of poor people's bodies for the advantage of rich people.
True. Okay. Like Altered Carbon.
Haven't seen it.
Me neither.
I have seen it and I don't remember what happens.
I think that's what they're
Let's not get into that damn show.
I kind of want to now.
Okay.
I never talked about it. But yeah.
Anything else?
Any more Chinese babies?
No more Chinese. Oh, there's probably plenty more Chinese babies. Oh.
Look at him.
He's cute.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That is it.
That's it for me.
We did it, guys.
We made it.
Ali's
got a pounding headache.
Yeah. I'm going to fall asleep straight away.
The cough medicine is really kicking in right now.
It's wearing off.
Need some opioids.
You on that? Yeah, you on the hard stuff. Did you use the last pill today?
I sure did. So, thanks for watching Trend Settings episode 83 live if you were live. If not, we still love you.
On the podcast.
The YouTube might be coming a little bit later this week because I might collapse after this.
Because Ali might die.
Don't worry, we've got some audio can go straight up. The audio takes 5 minutes to make.
Yeah.
The video takes like 3 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
My name is Ali.
My name is still Chris.
I'm Dip.
Jono.
We'll see you next week. Same group time, same trend time setting.
8 p.m. Thursday.
Thanks for watching Trend Groupings.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Subscribe.